Hi, everybody. I'm Lisa Chalenza, and welcome to our first podcast from Monday Night Social. And with me is Andriana Cannon,
Thank you.
math girl extraordinaire, because you have your own bookkeeping and payroll service.
I do.
You're the founder and CFO of Bookkeeping and Payroll Specialist at Cannon Advisory Group. I admire you simply the fact that you're just doing all this math for all of us non-math people. And I'm like almost a math person, like I go to the store and I'm like 20% discount. I can figure that out.
Yep.
Or, I'm also a realtor. So I can figure out realtor math. I can
Mhm.
do that. I can calculate your mortgage and some stuff like that. But you're doing the heavy lifting and the dirty work.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me what is the biggest mistake that people make when they're working on their numbers,
Mhm.
if they're a person like me who
Mhm.
doesn't do it. Like, what do we need to do,
Yeah.
Andriana?
The biggest thing they think that small business owners do that is
Yeah.
wrong would be mixing personal and business.
Oh, that's my tax lady hates me for that.
Yep. Mixing it, and you could really lose out on some great benefits, and it also can get you in trouble if you're putting
Yeah.
things on there that don't belong there.
What do we do? Tell me
Uh,
a practical way
yeah.
to not do that.
So regardless if you have your own business, different EIN, a different LLC,
Yeah.
regardless if you have that, having a separate bank account and or credit card that's specifically used for business, even if it is a personal card that you only use for business, that would alleviate all of the stress.
So smart.
Mhm.
I like that a
Very
lot.
simple.
So what made you want to start your own business?
Children,
Ah, yes.
flexibility,
Yes.
jokes on me. I work
Yeah,
twice as much.
yeah, exactly. How many children do you
I
have?
have 2 children.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how
2
old are they?
2 beautiful children. I have a 7-year-old girl
Mhm.
and a 5-year-old boy.
Oh, so they help each other.
They Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In theory.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're like, "Oh, I've
On
got
their
this
good
one.
days.
I'm gonna have another one because that one will help this one."
Yeah.
They're very helpful, I bet.
They are really great kids. They are in the stage of, getting on each other's nerves,
Yes.
but I really can't complain. They're
Yeah.
great.
Oh, good. Do they have
Mhm.
your math genius?
My daughter is me.
Yes.
I don't know who my son is, but not me.
Yeah. Is he a comedian? Is he the
Oh,
comic?
he's funny. He just doesn't know he's funny. He
Ah,
doesn't mean to be,
got
but he
it.
says some really funny things sometimes. I'm like, does he know? I
Yeah.
don't think he knows. I don't think he's
Yeah.
doing this on purpose.
It's awesome that she got your
Mhm.
math gene.
She got my genes except for my face. She has my husband's face and just she's me
Isn't
everywhere
that
else.
funny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personality, brain, she's
Mhm.
me.
Yep, I'm my dad. I
Mhm.
look exactly like my dad with
Mhm.
long hair.
Yep.
It's so weird. Yeah. Anyway, we will that's another
For
whole
another day.
thing, Andriana. Let's see. So, Canon Advisors, who do you help? How do you help us? You
Yeah.
don't just do taxes. You don't just help entrepreneurs
Mhm.
not commingle their funds.
Mhm.
You do real financial advisory.
Yeah.
Oh my God, help me.
Well, we don't do taxes. I just want to make sure
Oh,
that's
oh,
clear. We
okay.
don't do them, but we do help get your books ready for tax season.
Got it.
Yeah, we are not CPAs. I know that is a misconception with bookkeepers and or accountants. I do have a background in auditing. So I do have an accounting background and accounting degree, but I do not do taxes. But that does help aid my clientele being
Yeah.
able to prepare if there ever were to be an audit. We get their
Yes.
books ready for that. But yeah, so we help with their bookkeeping, having organized documents and organized structure in process and procedures in your finances help you see the big picture at a snapshot. And we help small business to medium sized businesses, but we really love helping the community in Syracuse, New York, start their businesses, keep them going. We have a few clients out in the like Ithaca region as well,
Yeah.
but we try to stay with small business because we are fractional, and they need us the most. And they're the
Yeah.
ones that are helping this city thrive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So many small businesses are just
so
popping up
many.
all over the place. When you have a small business, they have a meeting with you. What's
Mhm.
the first thing you try to get them to do?
I want to make sure that they understand their business at least a little bit, right? So,
Mhm.
a lot of business owners are really, really good at the operations, but they have no idea how to organize their business from the top level management. They've never had to.
Yeah.
So, asking them questions, trying to get to know their business, if they don't understand it, I'm like, well, we need to do way more here than just get your books clean. We need you to understand it. How
Yeah.
are you going to be successful if you don't understand a lot of these things that happen? It's not just painting, it's not just contracting or doing nails. You also have to know how much does rent cost you?
Yeah.
to be at the salon? How much does the supplies cost you? Are you charging enough? Are you asking yourself these questions every day? If not, you might be missing the ball. You could be making a lot more money. You could be taking a lot more days off.
Yeah.
So getting to understand where they are at the beginning of what they know about their business
Yeah.
first, and then helping them organize where the holes are.
Have you ever had a consultation with someone and they had just an epiphany right in front of you going, "Oh my god, I need to charge more."
Yeah, a lot of times actually.
Yeah.
Well,
Is that sort of a common thing? Is people just are not
or I'll point out, like, you're
Yeah.
spending this much on this. Like, I'm
Yeah.
spending way too much. I didn't know that they were double charging me, or I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's an accident, right? The vendors are charging, their books might not be right. And you're just paying just to get it off your plate. But you're like, oh, I have two of those subscriptions. I'm wasting money. And as a small business, every dollar counts. So
Yes. Wow.
yeah, I have had a few epiphanies. Or,
Mhm.
oh my gosh, I'm doing really, really well. I didn't know I was doing well because they're just in the thick of it. And
Yeah.
when I show them compared to last year how they did, they're like, they finally feel accomplished. They feel like they've done something.
Yeah. What's the
It's nice.
favorite thing about your job?
The people.
Yeah.
I was a bartender and server for a very
Mhm.
long time, and I love people.
Mhm.
And being an accountant,
Yeah.
they don't really talk to people, right?
Yeah.
But being able to do this type of business where I talk with different owners every day, and we're a little different, right? We're very boutique, where like I'll talk to all the owners and some of their employees, and we go to their events, we support them, so it's very family oriented there, and I love that aspect of it. I am choosing to stay a little bit smaller so that I can still hone in on the family aspect. It's very, very important to me because it
Yeah.
really is what keeps me going.
And that's why people start small businesses, as you know, thinking, I'll have more freedom. I'll be able to hang out with my kids on my own terms. And I won't
Yeah.
have to be, on the clock at 8 o'clock and
Mhm.
8 to 5. I can work,
Right.
9 to 3. And then, but they don't tell you that you're working from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m.
Mhm.
to
You
do some of those
Yeah,
things.
you might have more flexibility, which I think people start with, but then
Yeah.
you do end up working twice as much, at
Yeah.
least for the first 3 to 4 years,
Yeah.
right? And then after that, once you've really put in the grind, it does start to get better.
Yeah.
So go through it.
Yeah.
You got this.
How long have you been a Canon advisory group?
Specifically in business as
Hmm.
Canon Advisory Group, we started June of 2023. So we are very
All
young.
right.
We're still in
So
the thick of it.
right after COVID.
Huh, yes.
How did that have an effect on your business?
Surprise. So funny story is it was just me and one of my coworkers that I worked with in a different industry and in a different job. And we just wanted to be home with our kids. So we were just going to take a few book. I taught her how to bookkeep, and we were just going
Yeah.
to take a few clients here or there so we can stay home with our kids. And it just took off, and it was unexpected. And
Yeah.
we're still trying to get our seatbelts on
Wow.
and buckle up.
Yeah. It's nice. Well, I think a lot
It's
of
nice.
people probably went, after COVID, because things happened during COVID.
Yeah.
People we got checks.
Mm-hmm.
People got checks they didn't know what to do with and
Mm-hmm.
they bought jet skis. I don't know what they did with it.
Mm-hmm.
But and then other people started businesses. And sometimes you start a business because you have an idea and you're inspired.
Mm-hmm.
But as you're saying, yes, I know how to do the thing,
Yeah.
but I don't know how to do all this.
Exactly.
And that's what you do for people.
Yes, at a fractional cost, fractional time. A lot of people are like, I can't afford to have an accountant on staff the entire week.
Yeah.
So that's where we come in. We help with monthly bookkeeping. We help with monthly consulting. Some are weekly, some are quarterly. We're really an a la carte at the moment.
Yeah.
And we just really want to help the good people here in Syracuse, all over the nation. We have people and clients in Arizona, in Washington State, North Carolina for some reason, a lot in North Carolina,
Yeah.
all word of mouth. It's bookkeepers are far and few
Yeah.
nowadays. A lot
Yeah.
of them are retiring,
Yeah.
and being able to keep up with the digital age as well, and
Yes.
not necessarily go full in with AI. I know that's a big thing,
Yeah.
but being able to utilize it in the best way possible, but still the human interaction is needed.
Yeah.
Especially explaining things and how it
Yes.
works. It's very
Yeah.
personalized.
Sometimes when you ask AI a question, it gives you an answer,
Mhm.
but it doesn't explain the
Yeah,
answer. And you're like, um, money mom.
I like that.
How what do I do with this? How do
Mhm.
I make this work?
Mhm.
What do I do about this? I want to scale. I want to scale.
Mhm.
I want to do more of whatever I'm doing.
Mhm.
Can you help me make that plan?
Yeah. That's what we do. We do. And I am very honest. When you do get too large, we do tap out and have you join. Like when you do need a full time person, we do tend to tap out and say you're ready. But that's where we train them
Yeah.
what we're doing, how we're doing it,
Yeah.
and that is our goal
Yeah.
is to make sure that you're big enough or just be where you want to be. It doesn't even mean to scale. Some people don't.
Yeah.
They just want to be small and
Yeah.
they just want to work from Monday to Thursday and they want to have the weekends off. And that's great. We get them there.
And you can help people with maybe business goals
Yeah.
or just be, someone I can call to ask the question.
I get that more than anything this year is business owners just want to vent.
Yeah.
This is what I'm going through. How have you done it? What did you do to get through this time? And yeah, I mean, I like that a lot actually because it really brings the personal aspect to it. It's not just finances, right?
Yeah.
Let's collab with each other. Let's talk these things out. Let's really put our brains together so that we can be a better community as one,
I
help each
love
other
it.
out. Mhm.
Andriana,
Yeah.
money mom from Cannon Advisory Group, bookkeeping, payroll consulting, as it
Mhm.
says on the card. I didn't know how much that I needed you. I mean, that's amazing. Bookkeeping. I love
Yeah.
it. Andriana, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're-
Thank you so much for having me. I really
Ah,
appreciate it.
Enjoyed our time together. So, yeah, AI just can't do, robots can't do
Can't
everything.
do everything. Can't do everything.
Sometimes you need an Andriana in your life. All right, Cannon Advisory Group. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.